I'd like to say a word about one of our key sponsors, Inspire Health, because the 7 Habits really does inspire living a healthy lifestyle, and that's what this organization is all about. Health is a choice. Take a moment to consider that statement. I think given the option, most of us would choose good health over poor health. Yet it is widely accepted that more than 2/3 of all illnesses and conditions are caused by lifestyle choices that people make. So are people actually choosing day after day to contract diseases that will rob them of their longevity and their quality of life? Perhaps not on purpose, but they have not yet accepted the connection between their choices, their health, and ultimately their life. When we begin to think of health as a verb, something we do not just have happen to us, a paradigm shift occurs that allows us to begin to see our health as something that we are responsible for and can and should influence. But it doesn't end there. For most, adopting healthy behaviors requires great change, and change can be hard. Johns Hopkins University reports that even after instructing bypass surgery patients that lifestyle changes can halt the course of their disease before it kills them, 90% still do not change their behavior. That is because what keeps us from being healthy has little to do with health. People report biggest health challenges as time, work, family, energy, discipline, desires, habits, and many other things that have very little to do with physiology, anatomy, or medicine in general. The 7 Habits of Healthy People focuses the timeless principles of the 7 Habits on personal health. So whatever your challenges, you have the tools to overcome them.
Life is not merely to be alive, but to be well. Put another way, the World Health Organization defines health as the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So health is much more than your physical welfare. It encompasses all dimensions of life: body, heart, mind, and we include the spirit. Many times we do not fully understand the relationship between our health and these dimensions, but each has its clear connection. The physical dimension, the body, involves proper fitness, nutrition, stress management, and clinical care. The effective outcome is a healthy body. The social-emotional dimension, the heart, involves developing deep and meaningful connections with people. The effective outcome is healthy relationships. The mental dimension, the mind, involves improving your knowledge, skills, and capacity, and pursuing outside interests and hobbies. The effective outcome is a healthy mind. The spiritual dimension, the soul, involves identifying your purpose and vision in life. It's how you connect to your value system. The effective outcome is a healthy soul. Ignoring any one dimension does not achieve health in its true sense. If I spend time tending to my physical needs while ignoring the needs of my family, my health might still suffer in the way of broken relationships and the toll this takes on me physically, emotionally, and mentally. We oftentimes struggle while caring for ourselves in each of the dimensions due to the many stresses we deal with in life. When we are not effective in all dimensions, we are out of balance and our health suffers in some capacity. To the contrary, when we are effective in all dimensions, our health improves. The challenge then becomes, how can you become your healthiest self in all dimensions, body, heart, mind, and soul? Often the things that hold us back from being our healthiest selves have more to do with our choices than our genetic makeup. And sometimes these choices have become so ingrained in our daily routines that we rarely give them any thought, and they become habits over time. Habits are small things, but in the end, they determine your very destiny. living healthy will most likely require you to overhaul some of your habits. The purpose of the 7 Habits for Healthy People is to help you develop new habits. Habits that will help you become your healthiest self so you can achieve your full potential in work and in life. The 7 habits build on each other, creating a process of personal and interpersonal growth and development. This is portrayed in the maturity continuum, which leads you on a path to interdependence where you achieve your best health. Let's take a moment to consider the habits in the maturity continuum. Habits 1, 2, and 3 form the private victory, the victory over self. Because much of our health status involves our struggle over self, take time to carefully consider each of the habits in the context of your own health challenges. Habit 1. Be proactive. Take responsibility for your life and your health. We can consciously choose the most effective and healthy action in any given situation. While we may not be able to completely avoid all illnesses and diseases, we can each improve our own health status, whatever that may be. Choosing healthy behaviors puts us on a path to our best health, contrary to the belief that our health, good or bad, is merely our destiny. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Define your purpose and mission in life and health. All things are created twice. First, mentally, and second, physically. Drafting a personal health declaration identifies what is important to us and the impact our health has on these priorities, and then provides us a roadmap to achieve better health so we can accomplish what we want for our lives and our loved ones. Habit 3. Put first things first. Prioritize and do the most important things first. The things which matter most must never be at the mercy of the things which matter least. When we identify and eliminate unimportant activities that rob us our time and prevent us from making healthy choices or exercising healthy behaviors, we can focus on our highest priorities for our life and our health. Habits 4, 5, and 6 form the public victory, where we develop healthy relationships. Our relationships impact every area of our life: social, emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical. Habit 4 is the attitude or paradigm. Habit 5 is the skill. And habit 6 is the result. Habit 4. Think win-win. Have an everyone can win attitude. A win-win mindset is not just about being nice. Thinking win-win requires courage and consideration. You need to have courage to stick up for what you value and need, but you also need to be considerate of others' needs. When you operate from the win-win paradigm, trust builds and everyone wins. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then be understood. Listen to people sincerely. The only way to really know what a win is for others is to listen. Habit 5 encourages you to listen effectively. By listening first before expressing your views, you achieve mutual understanding. Habit 6. Synergize. Work together to achieve more. Synergy is when 2 or more people produce more together than the sum of what they could have produced separately. They use their differences to produce something that neither one could have produced alone. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Renew yourself regularly to achieve life balance in each of the 4 dimensions. By taking time out to nurture our body, heart, mind, and soul, we become more effective and healthy in every area of our life. Pick any habit and contemplate how ineffectively living this habit can impact your health. If I am not proactive and believe that poor health is my destiny, I may constantly give in to bad nutrition choices, reasoning that salads are no match for my family history. If I am not prioritizing my schedule, I may allow unimportant meetings to keep me from scheduling an important preventative exam with my physician or spending quality time with my family. To the contrary, living the 7 habits of healthy people effectively will enable you to achieve the true definition of health, a complete state of well-being in all dimensions.
What impact will your actions have a year from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now? Will you have made the contributions you want to make? Don't let your health be a limiting factor. Don't allow poor lifestyle choices to deprive you of a productive, fulfilling life. Fully living the 7 habits takes a lifetime of effort. However, if you apply even one of the 7 habits to your health today, you can see and have immediate results. In a very real sense, you already know these habits in your heart. But what is common sense is not common practice. So the exciting thing is to embark on a healthy lifelong adventure, an exciting time of literally internalizing them and living them and experiencing the magnificent fruits that come in the totality of our lives. So I wish all of you good health. The greatest wealth is health.